Hello, Scorpio. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. It's going to be a general reading for whom you're dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, Val 53 Tarot Should Review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Understandable. Understandable. If it was the other way, I would have been a little worried. I'm not going to go into the message that I just heard, but if it was the other way, I would have been a little bit worried. And I would have asked you to leave a comment down below as to who you're dealing with, Scorpio. But don't have to do that. Gladly, or thankfully, I don't have to do that. But energy is very interesting to say the least. Okay, so there you are. All right, jumping into this. Right away, what they show me, they are, and I mean, goodness, they are strongly, and that's an understatement. When I say strongly, they are strongly, they're possibly obsessed at this point. All they want right now is stability above all else. I don't know if this, I kind of feel like this is regarding a living situation. They just want stability above everything. That is their top grade A priority. I feel like they're doing everything they can to create this, and they do. So something clearly does work out for them. Now, that being said, I feel like there is something here that they are in the process of kind of filling out for themselves of, how do I say this? Just like your personal reading, Scorpio, that I gave you, the reasons why certain things happen, the reason why certain things, why people feel certain things or why people do certain things. They kind of have their own story, and I don't know what that's about. I feel like they're trying to figure out and fill out whether or not they can actually get what they want out of a situation or the circumstances, because what they're showing me is they strongly are striving for this, and they strongly believe in themselves to do this. At the same time, I almost kind of feel like the reason why they're so obsessed and fixated on stability is possibly because they just came out of something unstable. I don't know. But at the same time, they actually are showing up pretty happy and fulfilled. So they've got something they want, but they had to kind of go through something to get it. Now, that being said, I feel like they are kind of just working on more finances, their work, their career, maybe their contra, their niche. I don't exactly know. They do have ideas here and there, which do work out for them, which kind of makes it easier for them to kind of keep things on track financially speaking, which I do see the determination in their energy. They're moving, and I mean, they are moving quick. They could even be relocating or changing locations. I don't know. It feels like it. It looks like it. They're doing what they got to do to kind of keep things afloat, keep things on track. Now, that being said, even though their situation is beginning to kind of ramp up here, they're choosing to take it very slowly. And I don't know what this is about, because this is where your energy kind of presents itself, Scorpio. They're doing what they got to do for them. But when it comes to somehow getting close or in proximity to you, that's when they begin to kind of slow it down a little bit. I don't know if they're making plans with you or about you or what this is yet. Yeah, there's something there between the two of you. There's something there between the two of you. I feel like they're wanting to make plans possibly with you. But it seems like, okay. You could be asking about two different people, though, too. You could be asking about different people at the same time. I feel like you are. Yeah, there's multiple people involved in this. Huh. You have to kind of discern who you are to them and how this all kind of fits in and relates. Ouch. Okay. Goodness gracious. What is that? About that. I feel like they're definitely considering you in their plans, but it more so shows up as like some sort of get together, reunion, some sort of event, social thing, or party. I don't know why, but even though this energy, it could be, regarding their work and their finances as well, but as things, they're kind of, rushing past it though. And it's interesting. There's so much excitement, but for some reason, it's like they're keeping it all bottled or contained or within. And then they begin to kind of fight themselves, and they're kind of saying, well, it's all fun, it's all, enjoyable, but I don't understand that. It's like they're finding it difficult to kind of, they're finding it difficult to have like peace of mind or spend time to themselves or spend time alone. And I don't know what that's about. It's like they feel like, okay, if there is a social event or gathering, it's kind of like, well, I need to go over here and kind of be by myself for a minute. And it's like for the sake of attention. And I don't know what that's about. And I'll be honest, it kind of feels like an energetic swerve. It feels like an energetic swerve. It's like they get the attention from you, but then they're making the decision of like, well, I actually want to communicate to someone else or talk to someone else that might be at the event or gathering or party or scene, that they find a little bit more appealing or attractive or aesthetically pleasing, whichever it is. Goodness gracious. And then it goes back to focus on work. I don't know what that's about, but it's like, are they the guest of honor or something? I don't know. But they're showing me that they have some sort of financial project in the workings that they absolutely love. And at the same time, they're also kind of trying to consider, like, is there actually potential for some sort of future financial abundance from this? But they're looking at it. They're looking at it. It's almost like they're trying to figure out how to kind of, ooh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness. That's the difference right there. That's the difference. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh. This almost feels like a work party event or something. Wow. It sounds and it looks and it seems like a good idea at first, but then give them a little bit of time as things progress and they're realizing, actually, it's not working out. It's not working out. And so they're kind of energetically back to the drawing board as to figuring out what they can kind of do. And unfortunately, they're just giving up. And that's what's fascinating. They're just giving up. And I don't know where this goes or continues on, but they're emotionally done. I kind of feel like for them, in a sense, financially, they're in a difficult, tough spot or a bind right now. They're trying to figure out what they want to do, but they're like, hey, you know what? I just don't feel like doing anything. And they're just choosing to drop it and kind of stay in place with what they've got going on. I don't know what that is, but I am looking at 444. Is there any others? And I think that's all. But of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with an earth sign, an air sign, a fire sign, or a water sign. Goodbye.